Close your eyes again, relax your body, and enjoy the story. Long ago, when I was a child, I saw a picture in a book. It was a snake swallowing a large animal. The book said that after swallowing, the snake would sleep for many months. I thought about it for a long time. Then I made a drawing. It looked like a hat, but it was not a hat. It was a snake with an elephant inside. I showed it to adults. They said, "It is just a hat." They did not understand, so I stopped drawing and I grew up. I became a pilot. I traveled the world. I met many adults, serious people, but none of them could see what I saw. Then one day, my airplane broke. I landed in a quiet desert, alone, far from everything. That night, I slept under the stars, and in the morning, I heard a voice, soft and gentle. "Please draw me a sheep." I opened my eyes. A little boy stood there, calm and peaceful. I was surprised. No one lived in the desert, and yet he was there. He did not answer my questions. He only asked again, "Please, draw me a sheep." So I drew one. He looked at it and said, "No, this one is too sick." I drew another. "This one has horns. It's a ram." I tried again and again and again. Finally, I drew a simple box and I said, "The sheep you want is inside the box." His face became bright. That is exactly what I wanted. The little boy was the little prince. He came from a very small planet, a tiny world with 3 volcanoes and a flower. He loved that flower, but the flower was proud and sometimes a little unkind. So the little prince felt confused. He did not understand love. One day, he left his planet. He traveled from star to star. On one planet, there was a king. The king wanted to control everything. On another, a man who wanted admiration. On another, a man who counted stars, but never enjoyed them. The little prince felt sad. The adults were strange. They cared about things that did not matter. Then he came to Earth. There he met a fox, a quiet fox, wise and gentle. The fox said, please tame me." The little prince asked, "What does that mean?" The fox smiled. "It means to create a bond. Right now, you're just a boy to me, and I'm just a fox to you. But if you tame me, we will become special to each other." So the little prince stayed. He sat near the fox every day. Slowly they became friends. And one day the fox said, "Here is my secret. What is essential is invisible to the eye. You can only see clearly with your heart." The little prince understood. He thought about his flower. He realized he loved her because he cared for her, because she was his. Soon it was time to leave. The little prince returned to the desert. He looked at the stars, quiet and shining. He smiled gently. He was not afraid. He said, "If you look at the stars, you will think of me. One of them will be my home." And then, very softly, he was gone. Now when I look at the night sky, I don't see empty stars. I hear laughter, soft and distant, and I remember what adults forget, that the most important things are not things we can see, but things we feel deep in the heart. The end.